Hi everybody, it's Veronica, your art teacher, and I am here to do another lesson with you. I hope you're having a really great start to your kindergarten this year. And for today's lesson, we're just going to need the same supplies we had on our last one. We're going to need some crayons, and we're going to need some paper. So if you have paper, just a piece of paper like this, or it can be notebook paper with the lines on it, or you can have, if you have a book that has the paper in it, you can use a page out of your book. All right, so if you remember on our last lesson, and if you haven't seen the last lesson, that's okay, because we're going to do a little review, which means we're just going to go over what we went over in our lesson last time. We used our crayons to draw a couple different things. So let's go ahead for today. You can choose any color you'd like. You can choose your favorite color, what color makes you excited, what color makes you happy to pick out of your box for today. All right, so I'm going to choose this color. It's kind of like a pinky red color, and I really like it. I'm going to use this one. All right, so choose your favorite color. Go ahead and pick one out. And last time that we met together, we were talking about a couple things. One thing that we drew was a line. And a line, you just put your crayon down, and then you lift it up, and you got a line. Whoops, get a little closer there. There we go. All right, and it can go any different direction. They can cross over each other. Right? There we got our lines. Okay, so that is called a line. We also worked on a circle. So if you don't remember the circle, a circle is a rounded shape, and we get those lines to meet each other here, all right? So we're still drawing a line, but we're making it rounded, and we're trying to get those ends to meet. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It can get a little bit kind of out of that rounded shape sometimes, and that's okay. Just see if you can get those ends to come back together on the other side. All right, and another thing we talked about was blocking in color. Blocking in color, and the harder that we press, the darker the color gets. If we go really light, the color's really light. All right, we talked about being careful so that when we're coloring, even when we start to push hard, we're still gentle with our crayons. We're trying not to break it, right? So that's what we were talking about. So today, we're going to talk about drawing things that we see. Drawing things that we see. It could be anything that you see. Maybe you're outside and you see a tree. Maybe you see some pretty grass or bushes or a rock. Or maybe you are in your house and you see something, an apple, a piece of fruit, and you see something that you want to draw. So today we're going to try drawing things that we see, and we're going to see if maybe we could use some of those items that we talked about, our circle, our line, and those colors. So I'm going to show you an example here. So let's just say that we take our circle, and then we draw a circle. All right, let's get a little closer. All right, so if you have your circle there, and maybe we have a line coming down. All right, and then if we take that and we start to color it in, what could that be? If I look at that, maybe it could be a lollipop. Maybe it could be a balloon. We add a kind of a little bottom in here. Kind of looks like a balloon, right? Or maybe if I change my colors, I'm going to get some green and some brown. I'm going to get some green and some brown, and I'm going to make the same shape. And let's see what else we could draw. So let's say that I have my green, and I put the green on the top, and I make a circle. And then if I take my brown, and I take my brown here, I wonder if I could make something that looks like a tree. Maybe when I'm blocking in my color here at the top, here we go, maybe I can start to move my crayon around like little leaves in the tree. Maybe I can take my brown and I can keep making my trunk a little bit thicker, and I get a thicker shape, and it starts to look like a tree. So what I want you guys to do is play with these shapes and with your crayons and see if you can try to draw something that you see. And it could be something that you see that you're looking at right now, or it can be something that you see that you remember in your head. You remember a tree, or you remember a lollipop that you had, or something like that that you can see. So I want you to try to draw something that you can see, either that you see in front of you or that you can see in your mind. And you can use these shapes that we've been working on, the circle and the line, and blocking in the color this way. Or you can take your own direction. You can just play with it, drawing anything that you see. All right? So that's our lesson for today. I would love to see it. I always love to see any of the artwork that you guys make. So if you want to send me a picture of what you make, you can have your parents or somebody in your house email it to me. All right? And I would love to see it. And then if you have anything else that you've made that you want to show me, I'd love to see that too. All right? So thank you, everybody. I'm so excited to be with you for another lesson. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I'll see you next time.